Don't be bitter and litter. Our planet needs to stay clean so that we can all live long. I know that we all see trash driving on the freeway, whether it be on the road, along the edges. Maybe you see somebody throwing a wrapper out, or the garbage trucks also leave a lot of trash on the road. Everyone should choose not to litter and properly dispose of their trash. I'll be discussing the harmful effects of littering that cause problems in marine life as well as our lives on land. Littering is causing threatening risks to public health and pollution in the sea. On the website litteritcostyou.org, they list a fact that says 75% of people admitted to littering in the past 5 years. 75% of people of the population is a lot, and probably one of you guys have littered in your life. The most common item found on the road is fast food and then cigarettes. Cigarettes can actually take 18 months to 10 years to decompose, and those are mainly the cigarette butts when they're thrown out. They also are a big threat to fire, and in an article written by Terry Martin on verywellmind.com, he says most filters are discarded with bits of tobacco still attached to them as well, further polluting our environment with nicotine, which is poisonous. We don't need our country more polluted than it already is. If you're a smoker, please put your cigarette on an ashtray, not on the floor. Waste on the floor can get eaten by animals, and those animals roam around dumpsters and they can carry a lot of diseases, and they can die or maybe even bite somebody and give the disease to them. Flies as well can carry diseases and land on our food, and sometimes we don't see them and we'll still eat it, and we can get sick. Like I saw a video on the other day where a fly was on under a magnifying glass, and it was like pooping out like worms or something, and that can get on your food and we can die off of that. There's a lot of waste thrown on the floor, and that waste can get into sewers and drains that lead into the ocean. The website Surfers Against Sewage state every day approximately 8 million pieces of plastic pollution find their ways into our ocean, leading to hurt sea life. I went on PETA's website. We all know PETA, People for Ethical Treatment of Animals, and they had so many pictures of sea animals hurt by plastic. There was one of a turtle where the rings from the sodas, it was caught around the shell, and then a lot of animals had it around their neck too. Soda cans and beer cans are left a lot on the beach, which causes sea animals to get cut by them. Gum also gets stuck on seabirds on their feathers, making it hard for them to move around and fly. Plastic bottles and bags can cause bowel obstructions and can cause seabirds and turtles to, they usually eat them a lot, and that's what causes bowel obstructions. We all know plastic straws are bad. A lot of people are talking about them now, and we all know that video that we all saw on YouTube where a guy was trying to take out the plastic straw from the turtle and it was bleeding. It got a lot of attention, and since then, now mostly everybody, or a lot of influencers also use metal straws. In the article, The Impact of Ocean Trash, written by Terry Glasscock, he says last year alone, Ocean Conservancy volunteers collected more than 500,000 straws and stirs, which are eaten by sea turtles and sea birds, and are even known to clog up their nostrils, which is what we heard about the video. What can we do to fix this all? If we see trash, pick it up, encourage others. It only takes one of us so that they can follow your lead. It'll make our streets clean and there'll be less bacteria. We also need to implement more do not litter signs. I feel like we don't have enough. We usually just see the ones that list the fine, so that sea animals and fish won't die or struggle as much as they do now. We can also join a committee or even volunteer. I read on an article on ABC 30 written by Jason Oliveira. He did a piece on Fresno trash where he showed a bunch of trash along the freeways. We know it's a problem. And the mayor Lee Brand, he said, everywhere there is a problem. So they're going to do a program on that, and it's going to get a lot of attention every day now versus every once in a while. I hope I convinced all of you to stop littering so that our planet can stay clean and not polluted. For that to happen, everyone should choose not to litter and properly dispose of their trash. You heard the harmful effects it has on us. sea life, and our planet. The next time you see trash on the ground, consider the impact you can make if you pick it up. Remember, it does only take one person to see you doing something good so that they can follow your example and set it for the next person. Thank you.